Chitty. Clark, Cooper, Chitty.
Say it again.
He's coming.
Good evening. My name is Clark Chitty. My address is on file. We'll start off, Chair Lateef, you're a liar. I did not receive an email saying that it was only going to be 2 minutes of comment time tonight, nor did the person that called me this afternoon asking me if I'd rather speak virtually because of a little rain. You're a liar. A couple items I'd like to talk about. First is the proposed change to comment time. No logical conclusion can be drawn other than this board wants to limit the time it actually has to sit and listen to their constituents. Does anybody believe that this board is actually going to sit and watch every video submission? Half the time you can't even get a response to an email from some members of this board. The fact that this board is entertaining these changes tells me that the board is planning on some extremely controversial policy changes and doesn't want to have to hear for the people that they actually work for, we the people. Second item has to do with Prince William County Schools' athletic waiver process. Apparently there is a 1-year prohibition on playing sports for a student who misses the specialty program transfer request date of February 1st. This is a VHSL rule designed to keep coaches from poaching players for their programs, but school systems are allowed to have a waiver process. Given the rough year that students were forced to endure this last school year, combined with the fact that the board didn't have a clear picture of what the 21-22 school year was going to look like until May, holding a student to this February 1st deadline in order to be able to have a chance of playing sports in their new school is ridiculous. To keep a child from playing sports after they've transferred schools for academic or mental well-being reasons is just cruel. Prince William County Schools and their supervisor of student athletic activities, Kelly Gardner, are hiding behind a rule and not truly looking at the individual cases. His lack of concern was on full display with his abysmal response time to emails and phone calls. In my daughter's case, there was no good reason to prohibit her from playing sport that she loves. She was never contacted by any coaching staff at Brentsville before transferring. She made the decision to transfer to a smaller school once it looked like the county was actually going to go in person 5 days a week. As a parent, it was heart-wrenching to see tears streaming down my daughter's face as she was watching the women's volleyball team in the Olympics, because she wasn't going to be able to represent her new school on the court her junior year of high school. For athletic kids, playing sports is a huge part of their overall mental well-being. Prince William County Schools, this board, the new superintendent, talk a really good game about being concerned about students' well-being. But sadly, our family's experience is that this school system, from the top down, doesn't give a damn.